matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. Spins away from defenders. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for a man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The tight end has got it. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Ball to the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. Receiver grabs it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. At the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And this time it's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Noles are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB bootlegs here. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Checks this down to the running back. They can't stop him. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Here comes the point after attempt. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas Tech. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
35. Florida State, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time,
they trap him for a sack.
Or they're making this offensive line really think and communicate, bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Running with purpose. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
When you talk about a missed opportunity, he's shaking his head after that one. They had the play call that they wanted. He's just unable to bring it in for the first down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's the 2nd down play. Now here's the toss play. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Florida State, 3.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Knowles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier tackled there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw it again. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He dumps it off to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Quarterback drops back. On the move now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, do you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas Tech, 42. Florida State, 3.
The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.